Hello, I am back. It's Happy Halloween, and after OBS fucking up everything, even though I literally fixed the game layout, we are starting this over. Not the entire thing, obviously, but I did some preps and I have to redo preps, so that's lovely. But, you know, OBS is dumb. I don't have anything special planned for Halloween, and so, but we're just gonna finish Creature Campaign, floor 6 through 10. We can't perma-save in the middle of it, so we're just playing through. This just plays through the last combat that happened last stream. All right. So I'm not gonna spend as much time on preps because I literally just went through 20 minutes of that before I learned that OBS fucked up my entire settings. So. We got a white gem and a blue gem, so that's cool. Don't need, I guess we'll deploy Comb. So you do all these preps again. Alright. Not that I'm gonna actually use this money, but no one else is really using Silver Sword, so let's just empty your inventory a little bit. Grab another Silver Sword and another Brave Sword. We are not using a one-use Killer Bow. Longbow, Brave Bow, Nidhogg, Killer Bow. I guess a one-range weapon just in case. Halberd's useless right now. We are gonna want those boltings, honestly. Okay. Physic, I guess. Take a restore. I don't think we really need that, but better safe than sorry. And we'll keep a rescue of staff on Ewan just in case we need like a bailout option. Okay. Alright. So left, so there's a handful of longbow users, and there's this guy here that we want to get rid of. They don't have that much. Okay, I was about to say they don't have that much magic, but 29 cap magic, that's gonna hurt a lot, so we definitely want to just smite him immediately. 14 speed. Okay, well they're way down, so large shot's definitely gonna double them. That one not so much, but that's the only long-range threat, but there are longbow users on this map, which we need to be aware of. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go have the lower trio. Tef is nearby, so we have the option to dance bolting, because they're gonna be exposed to a lot of spiders, and they have like 40 attack, which kind of hits like a truck. Granted, like they have like 0 hit, not too big of a deal. And we'll have the trio like right here. The left side is definitely the least dense area, so we can kind of just take our time with that and poke stuff slowly with Name and Comb. Boulder can help out with healing. I should probably give him an actual weapon just in case. But he'll probably even though he sucks, he'll still hit like a truck once. So that's something. Plus a Slayer. Right, let's go. I think she can actually tank a hit, so yeah, she can tank a hit, barely. Right, but honestly, like... Oh, she can't get on the pillar. She does die in 2 hits, but they have like no hit. Especially when she's next to her support buddies. Her brother and her sister-in-law. But we definitely want to get rid of that guy. How much food did he have? 6. Honestly, I don't really need to worry too much. Like, whoever's in here is gonna be enemy-facing ulti spiders, but it can't go any further than that, so... We're good here. Yeah, okay. And we'll bolting next turn as we take care of the spiders. I don't think she one-rounds like, with Hellfire. No, she doesn't. But you don't really need to one-round, honestly. Because we can flare face, clean them up. So he should be fine. Oh yeah, no, I think she's fine. I think she's fine. Alright. Dragon Spear, Ruin Sword. The Ruin Sword will be nice. That means you want to kill it immediately. This is mostly one-range enemies here. I think we'll chill this group. Actually, I forgot one quick thing. Hold on. I forgot my Game Boy player was still spinning my disc for Game Boy interface, and I kind of don't want to do that all the time, especially because it's a pretty valuable disc for the princess. Why not? 10 EXP on Tethys. It's better than nothing. Actually, I just realized. You know, Erica, we are in range of that guy. Erica's in range of that guy. That's a little annoying. Okay. That works out. That works out. Steel Lance. Really stay out of your range entirely. We can go for this. Nice crit. Not gonna kill unless it crits again. But... Hey! Alright, cool. Good job, Golem. Oh my god. That is huge EXP. Strength! You got strength, let's go! Wait, I need to double check that. Yeah, okay, so... Next to Comb is fine. If she moves next to Comb, he's not gonna be in range of anything. Right? Yeah, besides... Steel Lance, 29 attack. Takes 21 damage. She's beefy, but she'll probably dodge. And she can take one hit anyway, it's fine. Sure, why not? And I think I'm just gonna have Garcia and Ross camp, honestly. Actually, no, Ross is more supported right now, so we'll have Ross in the front. Because you have a higher chance of critting and killing. Because we don't have naming near Garcia. Alright. $38 crit with Hellfire. And no crit. Sad. Hey, let's go. Man, that hurts. She dodged. Good. Nice crit. She continues to dodge defense. Shocker. I mean, her defense is a lost cause at this point, so. Gotta love all these 60-ish% crits. That's great. Oh, so those are moving. Okay. I don't know if all the spiders aggro immediately. If they do aggro, we might be in a bit of a sketchy situation, but that's also human as rescue if we have to, so. Thanks for critting. Yeah, imagine if we were on a pillar, they would actually have 0 hit. You know, I could probably... It's probably safe to just throw Erica on a pillar and just have her enemy face all of them. I'm not even joking. As long as like Laura Show and Ephraim are near her. The spiders just have no hit at all. It's 99 hit. Yeah, that's... She has 85 with her supports. 105. You know, I think I can quite literally just put her on there and she can just enemy face spiders. You do need to be aware of this. I mean, don't get too close to like the right side because they're like stone and longbows. But basically want to stay centered. Okay. Because I'm greedy. Okay. Don't forget about the long range guy. Ah, there we go, please. I mean, okay, I think half her stats are count, to be fair, so. Okay, well, you're gonna have no hit on her too, to be fair, so I don't really need to urgently kill you. I should, though, anyways. I mean, I still honestly should. Yeah. They have no hit on her even without supports. That's funny. That's actually very funny. Well, I mean, she's not getting a void for La Rochelle, so this is all just her natural void deck, actually. Yeah, she has, How did she have 88 of void? She should have 90 of void. That's weird. Oh, because Silver Sword ways are down. Yeah, Silver Sword ways are down. There we go, 90. She just has natural 90 of void. That's just funny. Alright, well. Yep, there's the glitched avoid stat. Alright. Does need to go up here, but I can trade her to a different weapon. So, I'm not in range of the Gorgon. Not a kill. With Ephraim, that's a kill though. But I also want to use Ephraim's turn to trade her to a different weapon, which is annoying. And she can't reach from here. Yeah, she can't reach from there, unfortunately. That's annoying. Oh, well, Ephraim can't reach her anyways to trade to a different weapon. 102 hits. Oh, you have 0 hit on Erica, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, okay. Now they have even lost hit, so cool now. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't actually reach you without aggroing you, and you're definitely going to use a Ruin Sword, which is annoying. I mean, I could literally use a rescue staff if I wanted to, but yeah. Alright. Crit? Well, you tried. You tried. The Phantom tried. And we don't want to, like, aggro this yet, because we want to make sure you go after Erica, but nothing else. We can't really do much else with this team, so... Okay. Getting good use out of that Shamshire. Almost level 20. There we go. Reminder, you can calculate everything in this game. Unlike most RPG games. Turns out 1 to 2 range is good. Right. Yeah, kinda figured. Oh well. Okay. Got a handful of enemies coming after us. Kinda sketchy, honestly. We need to kill this guy. Absolutely. So our avoid is 115 right now. You have 4 displayed hit on her. She has like 14 defense. You do nothing. 26. They do like 14, 15 damage each, so she takes those fine, and we already know these literally have 0 hit on her, so Erica could just stand here and chill, honestly. Okay. This should kill, absolutely. Yeah, because she's getting 5 attack now, so start with this. Ephraim will trade her to a different weapon. Testic needs to back off. Probably have no hit on it. Negligible hit, yeah. Even if you get hit, you can survive it, so. The only thing is the bow user is going to go after Erica because, yeah. One range walk. I mean, I could murder you, Ephraim, right now. That would work. Yeah, why not? Granted, he's not going to be killing stuff at 1 range, but I have a feeling they're all going to attack Erica anyways. Now this group, Iron Bow. Make sure we can. Okay, so we can go 1 above the stair. Support buff. You exist. We have a restore in new one, yeah, we do, okay. Alright, I think I'll put Ross in the Gorgon range. He'll probably dodge. I'd like for him to have a more productive enemy phase, so let's move him a bit closer. Alright. I forgot to trade her to a different weapon. Forgot about that. I could have used Erica's turn to do that. I could have used Erica's turn to do that. She didn't move. So, very productive turn here. Oops. Well, shit happens. Nice crit. I think Gorgon's typically go last anyway, so even if Ross gets hit by stone, he's gonna clear these two enemies out, so we're fine. The only thing is that pillar's kind of in the way, so yeah, I don't think Naomi can actually reach the Gorgon. I mean, worst case, we can bolt into Gorgon again, but eh. Oh! Imagine if this hits. You tried. You sure tried. You sure tried. Alright. Yeah, she can't reach. We have Molder nearby, so I can afford to have her going. So we can restore her if we have to. Here we have restored, so we can plop her up here. Go with a longbow. Go into a counter. Actually, no, you're gonna have to stone her at one range, right? Yeah, you're gonna stone her at one range. Which I guess isn't the end of the world, honestly. It brings us closer if we have to, so. Okay. So we need to just bonk you in one hit to avoid the chance of getting stoned. Not that it's too big of a deal, but yeah. I think I just want to KO you. Yeah, bye. Warrior, cap strength warrior, kind of useful. With, you know, lots of support. Alright, and we'll bait. Yeah, this is kind of... It's only the middle section that was a bit more of a threat, but the right side and the left side is kind of eh. Because I made a oopsie, I'm gonna have to paraphrase all of these. Which is what it is. But we got tested. We have our dancers, so we're fine on that end. I really want to make sure he's died though in this turn. We have a dance available that we able to like crit or something like that, but I think we might as well just use brave weapons here. Especially brave swords because we have like 2 fresh ones. So might as well use them. Erica better than Ephraim in this case? Wow. Let's go. Because we have like 3 brave swords and only 1 brave lance. Not worth using Excalibur or our Primble Butter here. If you crit, nice. If not, we can dance. Okay, so we'll dance. Slightly inconvenient, but oh well. Might as well give Eric an EXP. He's almost capped. So. Hopefully she'll make you good use of this last level up and get something that's not just HP. Well, why am I not shocked? Yeah. Not surprised about that, that's fine. You tried. The power of support stacking, kind of OP sometimes. Shocker. And this is why they limit you to only 5 support levels per unit in the GBA Fire Emblems, because they are busted. Like, the biggest threats in this map by far have been, like, these spiders and, like, the Gorgons, but, like, with enough support stacking, they just have 0 hit, which is really funny. That being said, I'll go for this because it's funny. If you guys hit, that's just gonna be really funny. Alright. Hey! Combat Rogue! Cool, let's go! Juicy EXP, let's go. Oh, almost. Alright. So we can just, like, throw her up here. As long as we're not in range of a Gorgon, yeah. It's no good up there, so. Keep her in range of Colm. Silver Bow. Alright. Right side, not much interesting going on. I guess we can bully you a bit with you and just free EXP. Where else is he gonna get EXP from? I guess staffing, but... How do you reach him? Oh, I see, okay. Kind of confused there for a second. And Ross will go hand axe and kill everything. Alright, so... I forgot to check what these are, because they had... They were reinforcements, but thankfully, no Crimson Eye. 101 hit. You legitimately have 0 hit. Yeah, but I can just do that some other time, so... Ross and Garcia are already capped. So at this point, there's not really much reason to have Erica runs for EXP purposes. But she probably has the most reliable in-range combat because Brave Swords. So we'll plop her there, because Spiders have 0 hit, and you're not going to do that much damage to her, so she's fine. These I'm scared of. They go reach like down there, okay. Trio of lords. Oh lord, they're coming. Oh lord, they're coming. Alright. Surprised you're going after Ephraim. Because you probably have existing hit rate against Erica. Not that I mind, though. Alright, none of them went after Erica. Too dodgy, I guess? I don't know. Hey, there's a crit. Yeah, like, I would have kind of preferred to go after Erica just because you can guarantee killing these with Brave Swords. But it's really funny how Erica turned out to be, like, actually pretty useful. Primarily because Brave Swords are light, and I have 3 of them. I got a lucky drop, I think. But I kind of wanted to move Ephraim closer and ourselves closer so they can, like, nuke the eyeballs. They are a pretty big threat. Okay. Almost level. Gorgon. 124 hits. 86 avoid. 106 avoid. You have 0 hits. You do 20. You do like no damage. So, but she can't quite reach that yet. So we'll take a turn just to get her closer. Okay, come closer too. Okay, we're fine. Ross Garcia just going ham, because man, the high strength cap and high crit rates with double fire have been so nice. Like that's something I did not realize would be that useful in this campaign. Like it's obviously completely overkill in the main game, but future campaign, oh man, very nice actually. nice killer axe. Okay, they can't reach. I just realized like there might be something that tries to break this one reach you in, but nothing reaches, so we're fine. Okay. Normal bow. There's like a longbow user here. There's a longbow guy there. They don't have as much attack. Yeah, nothing's much of a threat. I mean, like these guys hurt like a truck, but if I just want to KO or brave them, then fine. So not a big deal. Satan will also work. Brave Sword will also work. Why do you have different weapons? That's funny. Alright. Sure, one avoid. Get the longbow guy closer too. But we definitely want to like counter all the opposers that might move against Ephraim, so javelin everything here. Laura Shell will stay close to Erica and Ephraim, and Elfire this stuff. Okay, no crit. Oh well. There weren't any relevant effective weapons, so should be good. Because there was like a Dragon Spear guy somewhere, and an Armor Slayer guy, I think, but we don't want to use any armors or wyverns, so we're fine. This has honestly been like, I mean, some of it's a slog, honestly, but like also some of this has been legitimately kind of fun because I imagine like just farming everything up to cap every like all of your movements and stuff feels complete. It's funny and fun in its own right, but I feel like doing what I did, which is pretty much like going straight from the main campaign to this, using the money that I have gained through the main campaign without grinding, has been a really interesting exercise, I guess. Because it means that like anything that I get in the main campaign does matter because I can transform it into stat boosters, but I also, with a restriction of not grinding off of, you know, the ruins or spawns or whatever, it means that there's still actual resource management going on. To a degree. That being said, all capped stats on Shell with stack support still kind of going, hang on. But I do have to be like a little bit careful sometimes still. So you didn't move. That's annoying. Right. So we can kind of just take our time on the right side. You're probably just gonna try to stone her one range, and it's fine. You do like no damage. Yeah, you do like no damage. Even despite her whooping 8 defense. Clone closer to give her extra avoid. To just dodge them out. All these spiders going on here. You go here, probably murder. Oh wait. Yeah. I'd rather she go after this one, honestly, because she's the only one who can kill these without relying on crits. I mean, Ephraim can too, to be fair. Brave Lances are more valuable. Don't kill one of them. And if I dance for Erica, 23 attack. Oh no, she takes it fine. So you go here, kill, dance, kill another spider. You finish that spider, you go up here, kill that spider. And we're good. We can take the hit from the longbow with anyone, really, so. Yeah, okay. And if she gets into a freak accident by getting hit by a 7 displayed hit, then we can physic her. Okay. It's probably like 1% chance of getting hit. It's not 0, so. Nothing else reaches her, right? Okay. That doesn't kill. Why don't we use this then? Because, like, I think if I break this wall, I don't know if these move. Okay, well, this one will be able to reach Ephraim, but he actually has a defense stat, so he's fine. So, yeah. So why don't I kill this one? So we can get Lara Shaw closer. Eric can get the attack buff from Ephraim, so now this should kill. That does not kill. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well... That also doesn't kill, not without a crit. Well, I mean, we don't, like, you need to urgently kill everything here, so... It's fine. Yeah, we'll go for it. If we crit, that'll be nice. Alright, cool. MVP sometimes? Maybe? Good job, Phantom. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, Phantom. You probably have no hit. Yeah, because you, and in that case, Ewan's not even in range yet, so we're fine. Eh, why not? Just in case. Okay. Oh, you sure tried. And she dodged defense again. Very good level up. I'm like, the defense is a lost cause on her at this point. She did get strength. That was a very good level up. I just love how she's just insistent on dodging the defense then, but like, at this point it doesn't even matter. It's just a lost cause. Also high clearance. She's gonna need that strength, honestly. Okay. Yeah, almost capped speed. Still 8 defense. I really wonder how behind on her defense average she is. I'm legit curious about that. Alright. Will he crit? Will he kill? Wow, it's kind of sad how bad his hit rate is. Swords. And an aiming score, too. I mean, if you haven't played Fire Emblem, you might be like, 80 hit? That doesn't sound that bad. No, that's pretty bad. 80 display, that's pretty bad for a sword at this point. Darkness go on. Eh, that's... yeah. I guess if I moved Molder closer, you would have had more hit. Oh well. Good job, Molder. And you have 33 attack. She's fine. Crit rate. She's fine. that didn't move, which is annoying. In this case, I'm gonna... Okay, well I can just clear him out on enemy their Phoenix player face. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye. I think Ross can reach it. Yeah, Ross can reach that, but let's make sure we kill the boss first. 6 attack. Go! Thank you, Phantom. I don't think we needed a crit, but still, oh, that level was garbage. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, he's capped magic, which is the only main that I care about. Still, others would have been nice. We can finally block that off. We tried to get ready to break down this wall, I guess. I don't think Amy can reach the long boy, or you can just not move at all, alright. Let's see what the result of this is. That will kill. That will... 74 attack. That should... With Cone that kills. Okay. Let's make sure we kill the archer though. Listen, I'm using a phantom here to say weapon uses, okay? Hey, Erica can reach you. Yes, she can. Nice. Well, I guess I should have... In case Nami fails to kill somehow. Well, I guess, yeah, I'll have Erica kill you. It's really weird how you just don't move. I'm glad that's the thing that the DS Fire Emblem's changed, where they show enemies that don't move with their enemy ranges. People think that 3DS games to produce that. Nope, they're wrong. The DS games did. That doesn't kill. Yeah, from the talking. Hey, saving us a use. Nice. I mean, I feel like we're not gonna go burn through because it's a bow, but still. Hey, we take what we can. Alright, 1 down, 4 more to go. Alright. Let's see what's in here. I do not remember this map. Oh my god, oh my. No long range ones at least. Oh dear, this looks like a doozy. Okay, I'm just trying to see if there's like any siege tool users, or rather siege magic users I need to identify. This looks annoying. I don't think there are any. Stone user out there. I'm aware of, yeah. But you can kind of do the same thing with the DS, relatively speaking, by tapping X a lot. The DS game introduced global 1 button to global enemy ranges. The point being, people don't like to give the DS Fire Emblems credit for stuff. To a degree, understand, because a lot of people haven't played them. Right. We have a lot of deployment slots. You know, is this Mer's time to shine? Because she can fly? Is this Mer's time to shine because she can fly? Ooh. Maybe. Alright, yeah, this map looks really dumb. Really annoying. Alright. We definitely want to keep our restore users around. Definitely want our bolting on. Our bolting's corner. Fire use is running out. That. Get another killer axe. Right, I forgot about this. Yeah, this looks not fun. Not gonna lie. Alright. There's a lot of Gorgons up here. Through this path. This here is a little cramped. I can almost guarantee there's gonna be reinforcements up there. I think we'll have the lore trail on the lower left. I think that's what I'll do. Honestly, I'm not sure how much good flying we'll do in this match, but we'll see. Okay, no longbow users, thankfully. There's a stone user up there, though. I think I'm gonna have the warrior duel in the upper left corner. So we can just start bonking stuff at one range immediately, and Ewan's gonna stay up there first. I guess we'll have Amy up there too. This group, I mean, honestly, it might be better just not to play these, honestly. But what's the fun in that? Already one attack. Okay, she gets stinked. I'm not. The question is, can she one-hit KO this Gorgon? That's the question. That's my question. Now, Tethys is here. In fact, can Motor Ranger shine? You cannot. Okay. Like Demon Surge. 40 magic attack. Negligible damage. And Morgan barrier as well. Alright. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yes, man, this is definitely sketchy. Yeah, no, I think she kills. Nice crit. Oh boy, that juicy EXP. Mer. Plus 2H. Oh, that is juicy. That is juicy. Let's go. Little Dragon Girl murders. Okay. You're gonna do. I mean, you're gonna damage. No, you tinker, never mind. Okay. I'll be here to bait that Gorgon over. Wow, you actually got mad. You got luck. Wow. Alright. You go. I don't see that much, like, at all. Surge. Okay. You should want a KO. Yep. No stone chance at all? Although, yeah, 0 hit anyways. Can you block that off? I'd like to get rid of it immediately. This dog is scary. 26 speed. She does double. Well, if she has a weapon that doesn't work. So, Champ Share. She could probably just one KO with a season too, to be fair, but also that's scary. 106 hits. I am not willing to miss in case I can miss. These are very accurate too. We don't have our restore user here, so we cannot afford to get stoned anywhere. So we're gonna go just nuke with Excalibur immediately. I think this would not want to KO without the supports because she's getting +5 attack from the supports, I think. Because of the Mal Larshell. That being said, I think it's safe to put Ephraim here with 2 range, so let's pop him here with a Javelin, so he can counter this guy. He can take 1 magic hit fine, assuming they hit. You can chill here for a bit. Alright. I forgot to equip it with Alfire, but I guess it worked out. Probably gonna want to convert to Excalibur soon, though. Right. Dodge will be nice, but if not the end of the world. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's beefy damage. Good job. Proud of you. Whoever kills that Gorgon is gonna have to take a hit from that, or well, rather, a dodge. I'll see ya. Yeah, nothing to worry about back here. Up here with a Killer Axe. Up here with this area here. Yeah, you're not gonna move, so you're actually blocking the other Gorgon from using stuff, which is funny. So we'll go ahead and do this. And then we're nuke you. I'm sad you died to animation in play. 2 HP. Oh boy. Mercy. Lover. Okay. So we can clean that up pretty easily with pretty much like anyone, really. So we'll want our carries to go, the lower trio to go down here then. Start cleaning by the distance. Longbow, boo. Middle of the bridge is where you can reach. Honestly, I don't think that's too big a video. We'll see. I mean, you can look it up on WOD. What's fun in that? Nice crit. Nice crit. You want those? Actually, kind of a well-timed elixir, honestly. Oh, hello there. You haven't seen these in a while. Axe Reaver. Almost Captain Strength. Well... Bye. Chicken can go, she'll catch up. Why mounts are good. We have 100 avoid. That's not enough to zero out that avoid. Well, he probably has beefy HP to take both of them on anyways. He's also res blessed. Oh yeah, no, he's fine. He takes 18 damage each, so he's dead. I think he can literally tank all three of them. Doesn't even need a barrier. If he gets like freak accident, if he somehow gets hit by all three, he survives. I'm pretty sure. But let's assume they all have like 41 magic attack. Oh, he takes 19. Okay, he barely dies, I think. But I'm pretty sure the UN support gives him defense, like one res, so he doesn't actually, because that's 23 res, 18, 18, 18, that's 36, 54, he's fine. That's assuming all three actually hit, which, you know, they're not going to, so... Make sure that nothing else reaches him, though. Yeah, we're fine. Kinda wish I gave him pure water, but that's what it is. Look at all these longbow users. Gotta love them. I guess we'll have this crew just go on to the left. You don't really have enemy facing power early, instead of one range. Probably wanted elixirs at some point, especially if this hits. Like that. Nice crit, though. Like, even if they all three of them hit, he shouldn't die. 17, and then 37, 47, 50... Yeah, he would have been fine if he got hit by all three. would have taken 54 damage if he got hit by all three somehow. Oh, that's lovely. That's incredibly lovely. Alright, well... How do you handle these anyways? You don't kill. Of course, Blinker is terrible. I think I'll just let them come to me. Maybe can probably like poke one. Okay, there's not many of them, that's fine. You can just like Nidhogg them a little bit, or Brave Bow. Or Brave Bow. We probably want to save the Nidhogg for the dragons. Dodging defense, but capped speed, I guess, so hey. Allergic to defense. Okay, Stone User. Can I nuke you? Leipner that? I can one-hit KO that with Leipner. Leipner useful. And you can take the hit from this, fine, yeah. Garcia can go 1-hit KO you, and Ross can go here, and they can just enemy phase it from here. None of these are a threat. Might take one magic hit, but that's fine. 42, 43. Okay, I can have you and block this off, so the other guy can't reach. Pretty useful. Oh, he doesn't want to. Oh shit, he doesn't want to KO. Boo. Well, that's what Karma's for, I guess. Yeah, but the Gorgon only has 19 hit. Why don't you go for it? Well, 19 hit's not 0 hit. You see, contrary to popular belief. All right, and we'll dodge tank Lamau. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Not gonna lie. She can like just go sneak by here, honestly. Because she does not care about taking magic hits. I'd throw out the Gorgon, but the Gorgon has stones. And Mer is not exactly very good. You're not moving for some reason. Sally doesn't double with stone, but I'll take it slowly. Crit would be really nice, though. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Very, very useful crit. That saved us a lot of turns there. Actions. Well, you tried. No, that would have taken 3 boltings to kill. Okay, and she wasn't doubling. So the crit actually was really useful. A lot more useful than just saving a bolting. Oh! What? Don't tell me you double. How do you take damage? Holy shit! And now you suddenly start moving. Okay, wait. Oh, that was a reinforcement. That was a reinforcement, that's why. Because that guy wasn't there. I thought that guy would have stayed and didn't do anything. That could have been really bad. Alright, see you around, Ryder. Thanks for chilling. So that could have actually been really bad. Because I didn't bother trading her to a different weapon, because I just assumed that Mola wouldn't move. But no, it was a reinforcement, so yes, it did move. That was a dumb mistake. It's a good thing I play in a way that's relatively safe to do some error anyways, so. Like, I've obviously made quite a few mistakes in Lagdou Ruins, but generally leave myself the flexibility to get myself out of bad situations. That being said, again, if that guy doubled Myrrh and then crit, then that would have been kind of bad. Yeah, that's a lot of reinforcements. Holy shit. Okay, I guess the rest isn't that good. Alright. Well... I mean, they're really slow, so like, she's actually not terribly slow either. .43 magic attack, so... I mean, I obviously heal her, but this is actually surprisingly safe, which is kind of funny. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal her with Molder. I'm going to bury her with Molder, dance Molder. Molder will heal her with Physic. I won't complain about a luck and res level though, or you know, a lot of stuff. Yeah, res would have been nice, but that's what it is. 3-0 Void. Oh wait, Tethys can... Okay, well I guess Colm can rescue Tethys. I'm gonna beat down a Dancer if I do that though. That's fine though, I'm willing to do this. I guess if I use Barrier, I didn't really need to heal her then. It is what it is. It's fine. Okay. Does she at least one round these? Spellfire, she does. But I would like her to take the turn to heal up a bit. How do you do? 24. 2, 43. He's fine. How much more attack does the spear have? That actually might be relevant. 16. If you want a 1 KO, we need 11 might. 12 might, that 1 KOs. You avoid a counter. Or you can just crit. Yeah, just finding like little opportunities. Like obviously this doesn't make a huge difference, but finding little opportunities to avoid like either avoid counterattacks or maximize my chances of avoiding counterattacks just helps a lot in the long run in terms of healing economy. In case you get into a bad situation down the road. This map is both annoying and interesting. So we're gonna want 2 range, but we also want to KO you, so... Oh wait, you're weak already, so... Okay. I'm gonna block this off a bit, so the Gargoyle... Just die to Garcia and Ross, as long as you don't have something sketchy, yeah, fine. Don't get in range of you, I could bait you to summon, so... Speed! Those. I didn't realize there was one back there. I mean, it worked out, but it worked out that she's gonna enemy phase it. But also, I'd really prefer to just avoid chance of getting hit. You can still probably reach her with Physic, to be fair, but still. Good luck. You tried. But the annoying thing is, that Gorgon. If that Gorgon moves, that'll be a little annoying. If that Gorgon moves and hits Nervous Stone, that'll be a little annoying. But it's fine. I can probably work out like some baiting Nervous Stone again or something like that. With like a different unit. Okay. Don't move. Interesting. 40 attack. Takes 5 damage, she's fine. Little Dragon Girl go burr. And this is a unboosted Dragon Girl, where I just used her for like 2 maps in the main game and I did not use any stat boosters on her. She's holding her own. She's holding her own. Good level. Good level, we take those. Cat and decoy, I agree. Yeah, the Gorgon doesn't move, so... Okay, there's a big gargoyle here. The thing is, I don't have a restore user because, well, I guess, okay, Laura Shell can use restore, I guess. Now that I think about it. Can she... Okay, she can double the longbow guy, so that's nice, actually. But they're not really that much of a threat, is the thing, so... But we do a 2-hit KO. Are we in range of you? We are in range of her, unfortunately. Let's see. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I wish Erica was a little closer to boost her a bit, but that's okay. Go for a 23 crit. If we don't get it, we'll rescue to drop her out of range in case the boss starts moving. And then Ephraim can face tank this guy. Fine. Probably, right? I'd rather use one around him. Okay, we'll equip him with the Great Lance. The crit would be nice. And she delivers. She is on point with her bolting crits today. Holy shit. Wow. Black Gem? I didn't know this was a thing. Wow. I legitimately didn't know that was a thing. Oh, today I learned. Alright, well that changes things. Because I didn't think about what I'd do if she crits. It was just more of a, well, I just assumed that she wouldn't crit and plan around it. But now that she did crit, what do I want to do? Because I could be a bit more aggressive and push Ephraim forward, but I also really don't want him to take a Demon Surge hit. 18 res, but still taking the beating from that. If nothing else is really in range, then like he's fine, honestly. 23 attack, tinks. 34 attack, negligible. And honestly, I think he's fine. Put him in here, I guess, in case I missed something. You can have him supported. And no one can counter the longbow guy. I might as well equip her with Hellfire again. Catch up, I guess. Hopefully that's the last reinforcement set of reinforcements. Hopefully. If it doesn't crit, we'll feed it to Ewan. Okay. And we can enemy phase that guy with Ewan a bit. Oh wait, there's a dog here. Okay, that's fine. You know, now that Ewan's getting in a little bit in on the action, let's turn on animations for him. It's gonna do a bit more combo. combat. I haven't really had as much need for healing, just because I've been playing in a way to avoid counters so much that it hasn't really been necessary. In a good way. I didn't check if she doubled. Well, saving Dragonstone use would have been really nice in your case, but we take those, I guess. She's gonna double more with these stats. Nice crit. Yeah, little Dragon Girl goes for... This is a Dragon Girl that I didn't intend on bringing to the Ruins, by the way. I just happened to have 11 deployment slots, and I'm like, hey, there's water. Let's bring her along. How many uses? Oh, last I checked, she had like 27, something like that. It's probably like low 20s at this point. Got plenty of juice in her. I don't even know what the summoner's crit animation is, because I like never use it for combat. Oh, apparently that was a crit. I didn't notice the difference. I didn't notice the difference because whoever uses the summoner class for combats, it's like if you're using the summoner, you're either one using null, so why would you ever attack with him, and two, whoever casually makes you into a summoner because they're using you and you're making him a druid because it's cooler. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the assumption that she's just gonna want to KO this Oregon because Lamau, she does like 60 damage. Yeah, boom. Super Trainee is an option too. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is an option. It's like definitely like, wow, that's almost a perfect level up. She just missed plus 2 HP. It's like the kind of option where like it's not a good option, but it is a fun option. Like, and like, you know, honestly, Fire Emblem games don't need to be perfectly balanced. Just have fun. Just, yeah, having fun options is okay. There's nothing wrong with fun options like that. Like, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Double warrior all the way. I totally did not just bring up like a 15-year-old meme. Probably don't want to KO with this. Ross's support wouldn't bring you up there. Alright. Well, watch him. Alright. Who does anyone want to bet if this Phantom's gonna crit? Because that's an 11% chance to hit. 11.76. Should I make a prediction for this? Just because it's funny. Fuck it, I'm making a prediction for this. I'm making a prediction for this. All right, I will calculate the actual odds, but I don't think. But like I imagine whoever's gonna predict yes, he will crit. The Phantom will crit. It doesn't care about the actual odds. But all right, so I'm gonna give this one. This is a good time to play a quick ad because I should probably stand up and take a short break, but we'll have a little bit of fun. What are the odds of this? 1176. I am curious about the actual odds, and that's why I'm calculating this. 26 crit, 11 hits. 3% chance. It's a 3% chance. Not as low as I expected, actually. Yeah, it's about a 3% chance. So, prediction is a go. Enjoy. If you vote yes, you are memeing and throwing away points, probably. But also, it is funny. But I think I will take a quick break while I'll run the prediction for like 2 minutes. Because I want to do this stand up for a bit, because I've been going for a bit. BRB. Okay, I am back. I am back. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Will we crit? Do it. No. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. We tried. Man, these are dodgy, jeez. Oh my god, 28 speed. It's literally impossible to double unless you're, you know, a Garm user with gun speed, maybe. Well, we'll see if we crit with him. Alright, now this group. That Gorgon's just really annoying. Okay. Let's see where it's at range. Okay. I think he wanted KOs with the spear. Yeah, with the support he does. Laura shell here. Okay. I was hoping for it too. I think we all were. I think we all were. But it is what it is. That is annoying. Alright, well. 31 attack. 13 damage, so she's fine. Alright, let's move up. Blue Gem. Eh, boring. See if she can 1-hit KO. She'll probably double. I don't think she 1-hit KO, but I think she doubles. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So I was asked her earlier. 24 uses left right now. Gonna go down to 22 unless she crits. But if we clear this out now, we can end the map before reinforcements spawn. Which I would really like to do. I don't know if there are any more reinforcements, but I'm kind of going through this without thinking about it, yeah. She'd pretty much have to equip, having Excalibur equipped here. Whoever like goes up here needs to be able to kill the spider, basically, or have a higher chance to kill the spider in one round. So I guess Eric could go up here. Brave Sword. Okay, let's do that. I do not care if you take a counter in this case. So, for this. And this should basically guarantee ending the map on this turn. Well, I could say Conservative Dragonstone used this way. Yeah, Boulder useful. That's his damage output with Slayer, by the way. Good job. Boulder was useful. Alright, that's a good last level up. We take those. Alright, not bad. Luck could be better. Luck kind of stinky, but... And we'll see if he lands us. Nerd. Oh, well that's an unfortunate miss. 86 is not 100. Well, we're gonna have like 2 chances to hit, including enemy phase, so like surely we're not gonna double miss an 88. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Alright. Nice crit. So like 2 brave sword uses. Nice double crit because style. Alright, 2 maps down, 3 to go. We're actually 7 maps down, 3 to go. Wait. Cool. Oh, second Filey Shield, nice. Also, I forgot to like actually dump everything in Convoy here. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, I will look up a map for this. I think I will look up a map for this. I'm gonna assume, I think bridges do show up, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. Alright, well... Oh, this is we'll figure something out. Yeah, there are bridges that show up. Crimson Eye is range 1. Okay. The thing we need to be wary, next Devil Axe, be wary of are basically, generally speaking, the siege effective weapons and siege tome users. I don't see any. There's a Brave Lance guy up here though. That's a boss. All right, Horse Slayer is probably not going to be too much of a worry. Boss guard. That would be nice, but probably if you're attacking, you're probably going to use it. So, all right. Well, this is a map, I guess. All right. Well, Colm, we're gonna need Mur on this map pretty badly. Obviously, I'm not gonna like, throw her in the middle of everything, but still. There's like 1 chest, but we do have a chest key, so I think pretty sure we have chest keys. I lied, we don't. Ah, heck. Okay. What's the treasure that I'm gonna miss out on? I'm curious now. Dragon Spear, Dragon Axe, or Worm Slayer? I kinda don't care. That's actually not... We're gonna be fighting dragons soon, but we also have the effective weapons, so like, we really need those. We have 2 Dragon Spears here anyways, and a Dragon Axe. Yeah, that's not gonna be much of a worry. I'd rather just have her. Okay. Equipment. Yeah, you're gonna need to go in with this. you're gonna need to go in with those boltings. I think we can retire this 2-use flux. Just in case. You know, this wouldn't... Okay, is there anything I need Restore for this map? no stone users, that's the big thing. Poison I kinda don't really care about. Yeah, okay. Okay. I wonder what I'm gonna do. Anyways. Instead of sell these gems, just taking up space. Okay, so how would Garcia and Ross fare against these? So Garcia's out of naming range, so this is a more accurate representation of what they're gonna look like. 87 avoid. Ross will have a little bit more. So these have roughly 20 displayed hits. The magic users are like the biggest threat, of course, but I think like pretty much all the axe users just are gonna have basically no hits, and like Garcia and Ross have a pretty big HP pool, so it's really just the moguls I need to worry about. Can I even warp that far? That's a question. 13 warp range. I don't think so. No, I can't warp that far. Okay, well. I can warp up to here, though. I'm pretty sure. La Rochelle's gonna want to use her turn to prepare to warp. I'm gonna want to dance you in to reuse it, so... Okay, so how dangerous is it for me to, like, yeet axe pros up here? Okay, all the Lancers just will have 0 hit, so I don't need to care about them. They're gonna have no hit. Although, assuming they even reach. So again, these are the problem, which is 43 magic mites. Garcia almost gets 2-hit KO'd. Almost. But with the pure water, with pure waters and stuff, it's fine. I'm gonna put away the silver axe, so we're not gonna see as much need for one KOing stuff. Yeah, Ross has the pure water right now. They'll trade it and stuff and use it on each other. So, also, okay, I don't have barrier available. I mean, it's on convoy, but my staff actions are limited at the moment. They're probably gonna. I'll give them a elixir because they probably want to share that between the bros in case they do get hit. All right. So we can comfortably just work pretty easily. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's try this out. Oh, I wish I knew that on preps. Alright, well. I wish I knew about that in preps. Okay, that changes things. That actually changes things pretty much a lot. I can warp Garcia and Ross here. That'll be a more productive use of that to clear out the enemies in the center. I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna try to make sure they're not in range of more than 2 moguls. So that stair tile looks good. And this tile looks good. stair tile, and there's like no siege stone users or anything like that. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, that and that. Okay. So he can reach from here, I think. Yep. Okay. In fact, honestly, I can probably just bonk one on Clariface, but I kind of want to use it at Clariface to double pure water up because we're gonna need it. So. Actually, why don't I just use this now? Yeah, I should use this now because they're not gonna. They're not gonna be able to trade it after they work. And do this again. All right, and then we'll dodge tank our way to victory. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Got defense with that level up. Actually, does Gleipnir give magic? I forgot about that. I'm actually curious. Does Gleipnir give magic? The Dark Tome Woman FP6 does. Oh no, it does. It gets 5 skill. Oh, lovely. Anyways. I'll have her learn from... well, I guess you can enemy face that guy. Finally, our first Humern use of the playthrough. To get more warp uses. Which is thought to be an LTC only thing. Yeets! Alright, enjoy. Yeah, I obviously didn't like hyper plan everything out, but like they're gonna be fine. There's nothing that's effective against them. The only dangerous enemies are the moguls, and they're only in range of 2 of them. And if they somehow get hits by both moguls, honestly, they can probably take 3 because they got their pure watered up. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. So they're only in range of 2 moguls, which they're gonna slaughter anyways. Pure water, yeah, he's gonna take like 18 damage. So they could take 3, but why take the risk? Right. I guess we could push up a little bit. Oh wait, you're not on range of you. Alright, well... have at this guy then. As long as you don't have a horse there. I think there's a horse there guy next to the boss. Yeah, okay. I want to enemy phase you. You can do it. Go ahead and check your weapon. Get a short spear, not a big deal. Attack. Defense, so she gets tanked. Right. That's actually a really nice crit. That's a really nice double crit, because we kind of need that. Turns out spamming hand axes can only take you so far with bulky enemies. That being said, the most dangerous enemies are 1 to 2 range, so that's a no-brainer to just use hand axes. And I think it's better to use Garcia and Ross because, like, almost everything here is a Lance or Axe user, so and the Axe users already have no hit. The Lance users are going to have very little hit in the first place. So, double Axe bros, just kill everything, go Burr. I think this is a better play. On top of the fact that La Rochelle needs use her action to Humern, so... Yeah, see, that's pretty beefy damage, but the hit is low, but if Garcia got hit by 3 of these... I thought he would take maybe 17 or 18, but I must have mismathed it, so... I'm glad I just assumed take 2 and that's it. Last level up. Will she get defense? Nope. Well, well. He tried. Lots of HP bags. Okay. The Ross would probably want to like take these out, so I think the magic tile to move Ross would probably be like this tile. Take up both of these moguls. Okay, so Garcia needs to clear a path. He doesn't need 1 to 2 range anymore. Nothing else is... Okay, actually... Yeah, no, he's not in range of that guy, so we can go ahead and equip our axe. Not that we really need it, though. Yeah, no, hand axe. Just hand axe. You are slightly higher threats. Yeah, I need a bit more damage. Alright, so when you go here, might as well hand axe you. Just produce a tiny, slightly reduce the chance of dying, just in case of a freak accident. Okay. And I mean, I don't really think I don't think it's worth burning dragons, so use on that guy. I'll use on this guy though. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. 186 damage. Proud of you. Very proud of you. Okay, I'd like to get La Rochelle, push La Rochelle as much as possible. So you can nuke this guy. Yeah, why not? Oh, wait, no, I wanted to move her left. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. I guess Merc can just kill him in one hit then. Good use of a one-use bolting. I actually missed the cut with that. Ah, convoy, please. Alright, this is last level up. .44 attack. Which is fine. Yeets! Make sure I equip. Okay. Well, we've hit the HP cap of these enemies. To the point where they're question marks. Going past 80. We're gonna have to take care of the moles in the bottom right corner at some point. But assuming these islands all become connected, we can probably just have Larsa eat herself there. Eventually. But clearing out like half the enemies from the tender, especially the flyers, is a very big deal. Less to worry about, so very good uses of the warps, honestly. Yeah, I was kind of hoping he'd hit, because it would be really funny to see the Devil Axe backfire, but oh well. Yeah, that definitely hurts. Thimble better would have killed. Probably should have kept it, but oh well. I mean, having our support buddies nearby would have killed too. Yes. I'd rather have Ross take out the magic user because he has a bit more avoid and a lot more res than his dad. So, because Miss Ross is res plus for whatever reason. Oh, spooky eyes. Okay, so they do disappear. That's annoying. I want to have like Ross start going up. That's cool, so we can clear these out. I definitely want to clear out some of these locals. We're gonna push Garcia up. If I'm gonna kill him, can you reach? You can't reach. You take 23. I think our pure water refresh is well warranted in this case. 23, that's 46 damage. Takes 14 damage. Well, but like also, they don't really do much to him really. If melee enemies. Okay, two hits from like a 16-ish would kill him. I think we'll re-pure water Garcia. A bit. Just to improve the reliability. I mean, I must have known about this map because I played this forever ago, but it was like 20 years ago, so I don't remember. Yeah, you're just gonna be annoying. Let's just get you out of the way. That's what flyers are for. Does thankfully kill, so we can go for this. She gets hit, we have you into physic. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, you're gonna attack Myrrh, for sure. That's annoying. I can't reach you with a longbow. Yeah, that is annoying. It's very annoying. Or I can maybe bait you with Erica. Hopefully. Or Amy. Surely she can take one hit fine. She can take it fine as long as there's nothing else. She's fine. But I want to move you in a bit forward, and I have to have this here in case this bridge goes out for sure, so. I mean, you don't get double Ewan, right? 19 speed. I think it's fine. Why not? This is a bit of a scarier map, so I'm not taking any chances. In case I missed something. kind of figured, but it is what it is. Again, like, we're probably gonna leave a lot of enemies alive because our crit chance isn't very high, since Garcia and Ross are both missing their secondary support partners, but... Oh, nice crit. Priority is making sure the mobiles die. 1 to 2 range. The more we crit, the better, of course, like that. Man, Garcia's going ham. Whacked with our shell. Alright, interesting. Probably had more hit on her, that's why. Especially with Magic Triangle. Get burned to a crisp. Thanks for dodging. That's the first thing they got hit by. I'm honestly kind of shocked, because they faced like 30 attacks up to this point. So I'm kind of shocked they haven't gotten hit by anything at all yet. Not that they mind, but yeah. Alright, so... I think I'm just gonna go have the bros go up. Now that all the magic units are dead, or basically... Check if they have 2 ranged weapons. Yeah, that one does. So. I don't know if it'll move, but... I guess I'll bait you with Myrrh just to get you out of the way. I could probably have her pick off the moguls. 33 res. She'll take damage, but she'll be fine. Alright, we'll go up here. Oh no, avoid a counter. You reach that far, but I'd still like to have him be in support ranger for Rochelle. We'll have Rochelle there too. Okay. I might end up using another warp once we clear up the upper left corner, depending on how the bridges play out. Nice crit. You tried. Good crit chance. Warrior duo has been really nice, though, not gonna lie. Like, not the class, but Ross Garcia supporting each other and having Bunga strength and avoid. With 1 to 2 range. Like, that's something that I definitely have valued a lot, is that due to their strength, they can just, like, enter, like, +3 attack supports, +5 if Navy's nearby for Garcia. +5 if Navy and or Ewan are nearby, because they get full attack. Okay, that's what I expect, honestly. Just allow them to 1-hit KO a lot of threatening enemies, like the Gorgons especially. Which is huge, because that means you just avoid the stone chance. So. Crimson Eye. Does have barrier. Oh, that's annoying. That is actually pretty annoying. Can you walk across? Well, you don't. Okay, so we'll just kill you with Garcia. Still 2 range, so we'll have Ross go up here with Hand Axe and kill you. You get all these silver killer wet weapons and the legendary weapons. Oh, still spams Hand Axes. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna throw Erica up here, but you know, with that Sword Reaver guy up there, maybe let's not do that. Okay. Let's not. I think what I'm gonna do coming up soon is next turn barrier La Rochelle, dance for her, warp her to like here, and then have her start going here and then start going up here to clear this out. Now I don't know if she one rounds these, to be fair. 20 res, yeah, that's 20 res, 21 res, effectively speaking. He does 19 damage with supports. So she's absolutely not killing them with supports, but we do have Excalibur for that reason. Now we're starting to run a little low on Excalibur uses, but if I can end a map soon, on the turn I warp her, then I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Just to cut down the reinforcements coming out. Okay. I think it's realistic to end the map next turn. I didn't tile count, but it feels like it's real. Okay, maybe not anymore because we got blocked. Okay, that's annoying. Now that changes things. Maybe. Go up here first. Murder you. Crit. Can I warp this far? I can. Okay. But not from here, though. Oh, I can. Okay, that does work. Oh, we're gonna be so many Excalibur uses, though. I wonder if Thimble better will kill, though. Better has 13 might, 38 magic, 38 magic, 20. Okay, 37 because of magic weapons damage. 37. That kills. You rolled higher res with lower HP, so that still kills. Yeah, that kills. 37. That barely, she barely kills all of these. These just happen to roll like the perfect res and 8 HP rolls. Alright, Thimble, there it is. We don't need Excalibur. So even if we don't end it on this turn, we can still get a lot of value from just clearing those enemies out. Wait, I just calculate that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's from the targets. Ah, oh, shit. It's from the targets. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Can't quite reach. I don't know if there's like a bridge that's gonna show up like here or something like that. I mean, I could warp her here, to be fair, as well. But like, make sure she can survive. I'm sure she will survive. They had like, let's see, 42, 43, 40. Let's assume they all have 43 attack. 35, 34 res. So yeah, if she takes like 9 damage, she's fine. Alright, so we'll warp her from here next turn then. Axe Bros will go unclog this. This traffic jam sucks. One range. Boss probably doesn't move. Yeah, we're gonna want to have a killer weapon out for the dog. Because we're not one KOing it or doubling it, so. Okay. Crit would be nice. There we go. Very nice. Very nice crit. Please no reinforcements. Don't take those out. Okay, just one reinforcement. That's not too big of a deal. Alright. Time to cheat. I mean LTC. I mean use warp. Okay, I'm glad I didn't warp her here. I'm very glad I didn't warp her up there. Double check. Kills. You do like no damage. Oh yeah, beautiful. Thimble better useful. Let's go. You don't see this animation very often because it's normally a really shitty tome. But if you've got all cap stats and like 3 body rings, then you know you can actually double with it. 2 range, so immediately want a hand axe. Well, I guess you can just go in. And we kill you. And that's without the Garcia support. So we can just 2 range you. Okay, that's an okay. Devil Axe and Battle Axe. So here's what I'll do. And we just outright kill you. We'll see. Okay. Oh, that's not a high crit chance though. But what I was thinking is if we crit this guy, then I can have Garcia go in and equip a killer axe, have Ross equip a killer axe, and then we have a relatively high chance of killing everything. But if I move Garcia first, I mean, we can kill this guy, and Ross will have a higher crit chance with the hand axe, but we can't swap him off to killer from a hand axe to a killer axe. But I think they're probably gonna attack Garcia then. Because Ross has more avoid. And bulk. Yeah, Ross has more avoid and bulk. So I think it's in our advantage to do this. Because I think they're more likely to attack Garcia instead of Ross. We'll see if I'm right on that. Oh no, it doesn't matter, because if we fail to crit, then we kind of have to hand axe anyways. Yeah, well. Let's just go. We'll see what happens then. Well, this guy's guaranteed to die in enemy phase. The question is, will the other 2 enemies die? We need to get some lucky crits. Unless I warp someone again. I could warp someone again. No, it's not worth it in this case. I can have Murray go up and help out maybe next turn. So, we'll see. Okay, so they're going after Ross. Okay, so didn't matter. We did a double crit to kill, I think. I mean, sure, 1 in 16 chance, sure. Not complaining. 1 crit to kill. Alright, cool. like a 4 turn, I think. I think it was like a 4 or 5 turn. Yo, does this make me a legit LTCer? Let's go. We need to crit the last guy. Oh, wait, no, we weakened him already. Yeah, no, we should be good. We should be good. Trying to maximize my chances with stuff like that is... What? Okay. Well, apparently you don't move, but thankfully we didn't get much in terms of reinforcements, so... Not too big of a deal. What I'm most concerned about is if we got reinforcements, like, all around the map. And I could always look it up, but... Also, like, I feel like trying to play without looking that up relatively blindly is more interesting anyways. So... Alright, well, see ya. And of course, that doesn't crit. Right, there we go. Useless crit. Alright, 2 more maps. Alright. Are we seeing... I know we see Echo Dragons at some point. Is this it? No, not quite. No Gorgons, that's a good sign. Okay, well, that's a bad sign. It's a very bad sign. Alright. Lots of shadow shots. Okay. Lots of shadow shots. Alright, I have a... And, oh, really? 8 deployment? Oh, yeah, we're back to 8 deployment slots. Damn. Oh, well. It sure is a lot of shadow shots. Where is it? There's silence. I don't know how much good silence is gonna do for us because they probably have high res. But the option will be nice. Ewan does have big magic, but they have high res. So well, right off the bat, there's a horse slayer guy. More horse slayers, alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shadow shots. 6 shadow shot users. Oh my goodness. And I think we looped. Yeah, okay, so there's a horse slayer guy here, like, and a horse slayer guy on the bottom side here. Okay, gotcha, got it. Can Naomi reach that immediately with a longbow? Can she kill with a longbow? I'm pretty sure she can reach. Can she kill with a longbow? That's the question. One shadow shot user can reach her, assuming they move. Longbow, 28 attack. Okay, she kills. Alright. So that one's taken care of right after that. I think the bro, the sun dad will go down here through this way. Honestly, like, we kind of have to go all the way around every path, really. So, not too big. I don't think we're in too much threat of a shadow shot. Okay, there's one down here, but I don't think we're in too much threat. Otherwise, at the bottom, depends on like how these guys move. Okay, kill this one immediately. We can probably even rescue her out, honestly, just to avoid a hit. What else is my entire squad gonna do on turn 1? Okay. Interesting. I don't think we're gonna be annexing that much in this map. Oops. Alright, see you around. Enjoy your trip. Okay. Heavy spear. Horse slayer. Can you rescue her? Your aid's pretty low. Alright, it's naming because she sure doesn't exist. Move is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making all this a bit. Okay. Alright, let's go. Immediately. Get rid of this guy immediately. But these are boxed in, kind of, so it's not as big of a deal. This one's gonna be a problem if it decides to start moving. Definitely gonna want to, like, throw a bolting at it or something. Okay. What is this? That's great anyways, out of curiosity. Okay, that's not as bad as I expected. Grant, this one's the lower res. At a 71 hit, it's actually wow, rando, but that's not as bad as I expected, honestly. Not reliable, but you take what you can. Garcia wants to be closer. Actually, you need to get closer. I have a dance available, actually. Forward. That's the worst area? Yeah, that's the worst area guy. Okay. Because as long as you hug this wall, we're fine, honestly. It's still an Erica range, so he can murder you immediately. Erica boost as well. What happens with other Shadow Shot users. Okay. You know, I could activate ECG off of like half of these tiles. Not even joking. Lara Shell surely will go double speeds with bolting. Yeah, she does. And doesn't doesn't even need to full support. Okay. I mean, the benefit of the silent staff is that it has more than 10 range, depending on your magic. The downside is you don't exactly have super high hit, it's really useless. I'd still like to have it on Ewan just in case as an option. That's also why I have a rescue staff on him the entire time, because like rescue staffs casually isn't something that you really plan for in terms of mobility. It's just there to bail you out if you get yourself in a shitty situation, which can happen. Just due to the nature of how we really want to player phase the big threats, I feel like the horses are just going to get further forward. Because horsies. Well, Erica can't really tank them front line. You. Wait a second. You have 2 range. Hand axe. Hand axe. Remember when I said we won't be hand axing that much? Yeah, about that. I can maybe beat this guy earlier, and then like take care of it immediately. Oh wait. Well, I could burn their shadow shot uses too. Oh wait. Oh right, you can't cross valleys. Never mind. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Forgot about that. Yeah, like I was kind of hoping that the moles would move, because that would make this map actually kind of more interesting. But then the mogul that's like in the middle, I thought they would be able to like charge at us forward immediately, but no, it's also blocked by the valley. So like all the shadow shot users, for better or worse, kind of just blocking their little cubbies, which makes life easier, but also kind of uninteresting, honestly. So, oh well, it is what it is. There's a horse. Okay, there was a horse. Okay, the horse there, guys. There. Okay. I think none of the axe users are like up front. So honestly, I think we can just have everyone kill, and they're all one-range enemies too. So I can go with a more reliable kill power here. Unfortunate hit, but well. Not supported anyways. Dang it. Larshell can't reach from there. She could reach from here though. Drink? No, not quite. But I can't trade the weapon off her if I do that, so... You can trade. No, you can't. Yeah. Unfortunate. This is not in a position to go for. We're not in a rush, so it's fine. Why don't I have her take care of the two range enemies from here then? Right. We get closer. We'll dance Erica just so she can buff her brother and her sister-in-law. I think that's the best value we can get out of this dance. Oh, that Phantom's gonna fall behind so hard. Might as well. I'm sorry. The fire tiles kill. They do kill. That is a good point. I could sack the Phantom to a fire tile. Fire trap tiles also are actor tiles, and you reset when an enemy ends their turn on an actor tile like that. You can activate enemy control glitch. Like this. Creature campaign DDR, right down, left up. Creature campaign, right down, left up. More lines, IGN. Right. I don't want to cheese it. So. But yeah, hopefully that proves my point. And that's why there were so many rumors on like GameFAQs and stuff, and people thinking it's like a frame perfect trick you can do anytime. Because this map and the Gorgon Egg map, like a quarter of that map are just fire trap tiles, so you can just activate ECGs on accident. Like, some people might say, like, oh, but that's such a small chance for someone to do it on accident. Well, it's literally happened, so. Especially if you have, like, tens of thousands of people playing the game. But yeah, you can activate ECG so easily on this map. But the enemy has to end their turn living, so murdering an enemy to end their turn on a fire trap will not work. Imagine accidentally triggering ECG in Chapter 5X. Oh, yeah. Oh, that one, you have no idea. Okay, maybe you do. But when I learned about the corner... Okay, so for people who don't know, if there's another fun way to activate ECG is if there's a tile change on the map, then the upper left corner tile becomes an actor tile. For whatever reason. Meaning, if you break this wall, that becomes an actor tile. Why? I don't know. So when that became known, I figured you can try doing that in Chapter 5X in the speedrun. Open a door. That's the guided chapter with Ephraim and his pals. Open a door, get an enemy to the upper left corner, reset, and that saves like 2 minutes. Because you just like move all the enemies out of the way, and then you just have a clear path for Orson to rescue Ephraim and Eve and C's. So it's very funny. But the annoying part is making an enemy not die. And also making an enemy actually move to this tile, which is a lot more annoying than it sounds, because like there's probably some kind of priority, but like if you have a unit up here, then enemies will really prefer attacking from the right or bottom. They will like almost never attack from the left. So like it is actually really annoying to get an enemy to this corner. Similarly, if we try to like put a unit here, and the enemy attacks this unit, it will attack from like below or right usually, not from above. So that's why, like, if you look at a speedrun that abuses this, so that's basically just Chapter 5X in this game and Chapter 9 Ephraim route. I try to get a setup where I have 2 units adjacent like this. Like one unit here and one unit here. The one that's a bit better bait being up here, and make sure that as I bait the enemy, they're like down here, so they can't reach this tile. So that the enemy is forced to attack that tile. And it is so annoying to set that up. So annoying. So annoying. You'd probably see it in the FE7 speedrun if that route was updated, but no one's really rerouted the game to implement the extra ECGs because people don't speedrun Fire Emblem, so... Yeah. Because the FE7's route is incredibly outdated. There's so much shit you can just save so much time you can do nowadays. And, like, I mean, I could reroute it, but rerouting in GBA Fire Emblem takes a ridiculous amount of effort. I know from experience. Like, it's kind of fun, but also it is just such a huge commitment, so... Alright, so can I just nuke you? How's IL teammate? How's it going? Yeah. Man, that was probably some of the best use of some of my money for preparing for the defeat. Because, again, for context, I didn't grind. Oh, I grinded, but I didn't grind off of, like, tower or extra encounters. So all the money that I used to buy stat boosting and bolting was off of the main game. And man, all those boltings I bought has been such good investments. Oh man. Short spear, steel lance, steel axe. So just because of one enemy, well I guess I could just have that go up here, but just this guy. Yeah. Fire. Oh wait, oops. Well, honestly, he'll be fine. He can take a hit fine. It is funny. I just choose not to do that because, I mean, it's fun in its own way, but it's also kind of dumb. So, like, all the stat boosters and stuff that I bought with my own money without farming. I honestly think that is kind of a legitimate way to approach Lagdou Ruins. It's the first time I've tried something like this, so it is an interesting way because it makes it so like you actually care about the treasure you get in endgame and your money management, even though Sacred Stones is a pretty easy game. Granted, I haven't had too much trouble with this either, to be fair, but still. Oh boy, I love 2 ranged enemies. I'm just gonna get you out of the way, just so I can, like, have Ross closer. But, like, really, like, this is just a giant vlog. I was hoping you, like, I could have, there aren't even multiple paths at the very linear map. It's kind of, honestly. Like, the bazillion shadow shot users would have been kind of interesting to deal with, but they're all kind of locked in their own chambers and easy to take care of, so... Kind of a boring map, honestly. Not even like multiple paths to split them up. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no. You can get dark. For those who don't know, you use enemy controllers to get dark, like to get like enemy weapons, and they count as like dark magic. And you can make the units like Tethys or Myrrh attack with it too. It's very funny. Yeah. Man, this is such an uninteresting map. Not gonna lie. I don't really feel like going on about my way for you, but I guess I can have Amy do that without you. Useless. Alright, so yeah. I think they just played a crit sound. I don't think you can get crit by fire tiles, but I could be wrong. Because it's not every day you see something actually kill dying on the tile. Only 2 Shadow Shock users left, so yeah, we're not even close, so we can just Bunga. That's true, we are about to see 2 foes die to it, which makes you wonder why they spawned enemies like that. In the first place. Well, I guess I could go up this right side. I just realized there's a whole broken wall there. Yeah, why don't I do that? I think I'll have the mounts go upper left, and then do that duo go right. Oh, really? Interesting. That I didn't know. Oh, we can reach you in, but surely it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Like that previous map I just did with auto was actually pretty fun because it was like, hey, I have a good incentive to use warp. Let's go. But, oh, look at that crit animation. That time I recognized it. That time I recognized crit animation. Well, yeah, okay. It just plays crits out when they die. Right, okay, so bros go up to the right side. That's your attack range, so we'll burn you to a crisp. Nice horse there you got there. I probably would kill her in one hit, honestly. Maybe just has no defense. Steel Lance. Yeah, that's what's feeding. Can't quite reach, actually. Oh, we burn a turn. Alright, so they're all moving because I guess we opened at the Strong enemies can't stop the fact that this is still hand axe and javelin emblem. Turns out 1 to 2 range good. Okay. Okay, now... we could crit. Okay, it didn't crit. That's okay. Have a taste of your own medicine. The chance that they just don't move, but... oh, wait a second. I messed up. I messed this up with it. Oh, that's fine. They're all coming down. Steel axe, battle axe, tomahawk, iron axe, so... see a ranged enemy? Go hand axe. Honestly, I could probably do this. Weaken you? Okay, no, we're not getting... the double crit doesn't even kill. No, we'll just have him tank up here. That should work out. Well, I kind of want to expose him a bit more, to be fair. How far can this guy reach? Okay. We can have Ross go here. Garcia goes here. And Ewan can give them support. Because he's out of range of the Tomahawk guy, so that's fine. No crit, unfortunate. One critical kill. There we go. Got rid of the most annoying enemy. Now we can use one range weapons. You're not really much of a big deal. It's really these guys that we really want to counter, which we do counter all of them now. So. That's... I think that's a trap tile. It is. Okay. Oh, alright. Sure. Money. Negligible money. So you don't move. She's on her support range, so... you have a brave bow. So 30 attack. She's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Not a high chance to kill, though. We're all gonna have to chip away with that from as well. We'll do this then. Okay. Let's see if we crit. If not, you know, finish the world. We can finish him with that from. Crit. Can definitely finish him now. Nice double crit, 14%. Wow. Not the highest odds there. Right. And smite. And I guess we can enemy phase these. Well, that one at least. You have a brave bow. I'd rather ever just not get hit by this guy, but also 32 attacks not too big of a deal, honestly. Yeah. So we'll spear. And we'll javelin. Move him up here. No crit, unfortunately. No crit, unfortunately. Boo! No nice crit. I mean, that one crit wasn't necessary. It's the big guy type I really want to crit. That's okay. Oh, you're blocking me. That's annoying. It'll be nice. Ephraim doesn't know how to crit. Missed 40 crits in a row. Sad. Very unfortunate. Alright. We'll have Larshell charge forward. Yeah. Old school? We'll be doing even more old school next week, because the next game I'm going to do is Gaiden in this series for that, so that's going to be cool. Really want to make sure you die, so let's Brave Sword you. That is a kill. Okay. Guaranteed kill. But yeah, for those who don't know, or need a reminder, this is part of an entire draft series I'm doing. This is the second game, first one being 3 houses, which took half a year. I'll probably just do easy mode. It's actually my first playthrough, so I'm not going to apply too much pain, especially because it's a draft. But, a while ago, I was with me and 4 other people, took turns picking units to use in our playthroughs across all 17 Fire Emblem games total. So, and I'm doing playthroughs with the units that I have picked. This is very casual. Obviously, there's no competition or anything like that. It's just a nice excuse to use unique or different units. But yeah, you can check out the playlist, the Ingard, the full draft in that link by Nightbot. Details. Yeah, that's why I imagine I don't want to turn it into like a giant fest. That's my understanding of it. Hey, you wouldn't kill. Gotta enjoy the summon animations while we're at it. No horse layer. Alright. That doesn't kill. That does not kill. If you really need to kill that badly, how much attack do you have? 28, it's fine. Might as well use it to Hellfire then. Okay. And these are the EXP bag enemies. I think this is the first time I've seen these in Lagdou Ruins, I think. Barely one round to Thimble, but her lower magic cap definitely kind of hurting her here. I mean, it's been a bit of an issue in general, the 2 AKM go against the bolting, but thankfully plus 5 attack compensates from her funny supports. Okay, just a troll. Iron Axe, Tomahawk, alright, well. Alright, go ham. I'll have her nearby too. Alright, enjoy. That will be nice. Oh, that's red. Oh, they don't move. Okay, well. We have a dance available. Erica can pretty much get a guaranteed. Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Ephraim can pick up a kill here. You can weaken that guy, and then she can dance Ephraim if we have to. So, okay. If Larshall fails to crit. I will say, like, I mean, obviously sword lock units kind of suck in the sense that you don't have ranged options, but there's definitely been nice situations where having Erica, the sword specialist, has been nice. Mostly against the spiders and these guys, really. Because Lamau dodge Lamau. Maybe I'm like finding an excuse to say to justify Erica being good, but then also like the really nice thing is having 3 Brave Swords, and Brave Swords aren't exactly super heavy, which is also really nice. I think I have 3 Brave Swords. I could have gotten a second Brave Lance for Ephraim, but sadly did not happen. You know what? We'll just Javelin. Less valuable. Don't care about taking a hit here, because we're about to wrap it up. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright, last map. Dragons. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And only 8 deployment slots. Yikes. Well, that's useless, that's useless. I have a feeling we're gonna want this. You know, I can see that. I could see that if a bishop were able to use Nosferatu, but sadly they can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna care about the chest. It's not worth deploying home. Like, I'll take this just in case we need like a giant. We need to like hit him once, but also like risk is kind of terrible. We have to rescue staff if we need it. You're gonna want the Nidhogg out. Siegeland, she's got the Siegeland. Garm. I don't even have a Brave Axe. I just realized. I don't have a Brave Axe. Okay, Dragon Axe it is, I guess. Nice besting. And we're probably gonna want more boltings. Alright, how does bolting do? 30. Okay, wait. Bolting without supports. 37 magic. Does pretty well, honestly. And I'm sure she doubles with bolting, because they only have 10 speed. And she has 15, so she doubles with bolting. That's actually going to be really clutch, honestly. So I think like the safe thing to do is try to get everyone like up here, kill like this dragon and that dragon. Start with. I don't know if they all move immediately. I can Nidhogg this one from with Amy, actually. 36, okay. Yeah, she can Nidhogg that one at 2 range. Be fine. Yeah, okay. I think we're not okay spot. This shouldn't be too bad. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I assume she will one round, but I should have just double checked that. That does not 1 round. But I mean, everyone can take a hit, fine. The nice thing is, I don't need to check defense or anything like that, because everyone's just gonna take like high 30s damage. So like, it's fine to take like 1 hit, really. There's nothing wrong with that. And pretty accurate too. Even with the support stacking, it's not gonna be reliable enough. That almost kills though. So, Garcia with Garm. We need 44 attack to 2-hit KO. That is not, even with full support stacking, that's not enough. That falls 1 short. Unfortunate. What about you? That's even worse. Yeah. Unfortunate. But we could hope for a crit chance, to be fair. Okay, if we move Ross here, we'll have an okay crit chance. How do you do? I'm gonna assume that you don't move. That's actually a scary assumption. 66, that's a lot of damage. Oh! Wait, didn't win on this one though. Oh, she was a little short, I guess. I guess this one just rolled really high HP. Or res. Yeah, that one rolled high res and threw more HP. Alright. I think the key is just picking my fights to try to maximize player phase, and La Rochelle has enough killing power to just 1 round this one immediately. And if the boss moves, then she can take it, and she dodges. We'll see if she dodges or not. Like a 67% chance to hit. Okay, good dodge. Very good dodge. Very good dodge. In range of a boss. Now, Ephraim can go in and get some not a kill. Maybe 7 more attack, and Erica's not going to be enough to get him there. I think I can have Naomi go here, hit him, and we can enemy face the bottom one. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Hopefully we dodge. If we don't, then, you know, we can heal. We have Ewan to heal. Unfortunate. It is what it is. I should have attacked Garcia first and moved Ross for crit chance. I thought of that earlier, but just got brain fart and forgot. trying to check if physical would heal completely, honestly. Hey Theodore, how's it going? I'm gonna move F from here. Ewan can go ahead and grab a recover or mend. I don't know how much fortify heals either. This will help her off for sure. That's how you reach. Two above Ross. This is safe. Let's dance for him so we can get him in a better spot. Yeah, pretty much. We already did the draft itself, so you can see the full draft if with this command. Pretty much picked units across all 17 games, and this is the second game I'm doing. Third game will be Gaiden, which I'll be doing this every Friday evening. Alright. We should be good. I guess I didn't need to dance for Ross. Alright. Did the boss move? No. Okay. Very nice crit. That is a huge crit. I don't think we really needed it, but because I don't think we can pretty safely finish it on player base next turn, but I'm not gonna say no. Okay, so the boss doesn't move. But their range is perfectly overlapped, which kind of sucks. There's also overlaps, which is also annoying. Should kill. We need a plan there, but you can kill this one too, I think, right? Yeah, you can. Oh, we take turns picking units. That's pretty much it. Across the entire series. People usually do it with only one game, but in this case we did it across all 17 games. So you can see that in all the list of units we picked. So she took a hit. But I think this is honestly okay. If the boss suddenly starts moving, I'm going to call bullshit on that. That would actually be really bad, really obnoxious. And very dumb. So next to Tethys is safe. Below Tethys is also safe. Alright, so Ephraim's probably gonna take a hit. That's fine, because he can't counter. Yep, I mean, they're not streaming it. I'm the only one who's actually streaming it, but yeah. Okay. That kills. Good dodge. Why? Are you just weaker than the others or something? 63 HP. Why are you so much weaker? What? 14, 12, 13. Oh, you're a lot faster, but... You have 4 defense. What? You're not even on a throne. What? Why are you so weak? Alright, well, see ya. Fire Emblem logic. I don't know. Fire Emblem's weird. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna try to do. He gets weaker and hard. Weird. Okay, interesting. You do have to rescue stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna go poke you. Aggro you. Oh, are they one range in hard mode or something like that? That's a really weird. Okay. Game's weird, I guess. Video games. Yeah, I apparently got a really lucky roll. Oh! Not move. Oh, okay. Wow, well, I burned a rescue staff for no reason. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that it would start moving because I poked it, but apparently that's not how it works. Alright, so move her. Yeah, honestly, this has pretty much just been large shell murders everything. Because she actually one rounds shit. Although I'm gonna have to hammer this Excalibur. I don't need to, but it'll feel bad for it to break. Because I ever want to play this file again for whatever reason. So. And we'll do it after she attacks. Fuck it. Turns out, having only 6 moves is kind of inconvenient for this. Because you can't stay out of range of something and then kill them at 1 range. Jeez. Turns out mobility is useful. I know, shocking. Alright. Now I'll do it. All that staffing I did on Ewan has paid is like paying off right now. Well, it's honestly paid off already with the board I did, but yeah. No, I wonder what their attack range is. Thinking emoji. Well, to be fair, I could bait the middle one. I could bait the middle one, honestly. Yeah, I could honestly just bait the middle one. Very safely. Yeah, there we go. Nice dodge. I think it is only fitting for Garcia to kill one of the last ones, because he just hasn't had the mobility or the two-range to kill with a legendary weapon. It's pretty much been Lava Shell. So we'll bait you with her. They're all healed? Okay. This would have been kind of more interesting to the all charge, but that might also be a bit too much for people. But also you're playing on hard mode, so you should be ready for it, I guess. I don't know. This would have been a lot more intimidating if they all actually moved. Not really, since I can just bait them easily like those times. Like, this would have been a good opportunity for group AI right there. Alright. Wait, no, you don't actually kill. Oh, that's fine. They're both at HP, so we're fine. Alright, so you're attacking Garcia. 33 hit. Good luck. Alright. Will he crit? Will Garcia crit the last dragon? YOLO! Do it. Finish the playthrough off. Yes! Yes! Spin to win! Let's go! Let's go! Spin to win! Congratulations! God, that's so many monsters killed. I don't know what that unit's use means. Oh, I guess the total number of deployment slots used, I guess. That would make sense. Woo! Alright, that was slightly anticlimactic. But we did it! We finished Lagdou Ruins with this team. And we also got more units, I guess. You get more if you clear the words like 2 more times, which I'm not gonna do this. Doing it once was enough. It was a bit of a slog. But yeah, I'd definitely say this was kind of an interesting way to play it. Like, this is something I thought of while doing the main game playthrough. But, like, again, to mention, if you missed it, what I did with this, well, how most people tackle Lagdou Ruins is they cap everyone's stats, grind for money, cap everyone with boots and stuff, which it's cool, fun in its own right, but I kind of wanted to, like, take it a bit more seriously and go like, okay, all the money that I got through the main playthrough, let's make it matter, and not do any grinding, not do any tower volley or encounter grinding or anything like that, and just go straight to the Lagdou Ruins. But before I do that, use that money I got through the main story and spend that on weapons and stat boosters, which meant the money I got through the main campaign was relevant still in post-game. And I thought that was a kind of an interesting way to tackle this, because it meant I actually had to like pick which stat booster to buy instead of like spamming every single stat booster and cap every stat, which is why like Ross and Garcia are not stat capped and everything. This duo was really, really good though. Like that high strength cap plus the +5 attacks that they're getting from the supports. Like that mattered so much. That was a very big deal. On top of the crit chances too, because you're not two-hit KOing a lot of the weaker enemies. So like this duo was actually really useful. And a lot of guides kind of say that Mage Knight Valkyrie sucks because of the low magic cap. And she definitely felt that. But also Lamau, +5 attack, who cares? Just got +5. Like this support right here mattered so much. Like she's getting +5 attack from both of them right now. And that was enough for her to meet so many 2-hit KO benchmarks. That like I was like I'm like honestly, I think I would probably, if you have the right supports build up, I would probably recommend Mage Knight over Sage, honestly. Well, I mean, Mage Knight is kind of almost strictly worse if you just cap everyone's movement stat, obviously, but like a lot of people say the mounts classes all suck because of their lower caps, which, you know, does matter, but I feel like there were a lot of ways for me to I was able to really mitigate that, and like, if I can 2-hit KO, that doesn't matter. Not really. So this was really valuable. Like, she was able to kill 1-hit KO a lot of stuff with Excalibur still, even without the supports. Ephraim also was a carry. I think guides, I remember reading guides saying that Ephraim sucks in the Lagdou Ruins because of his low speed cap, but it's like, not really? I think like a lot of people who like talk about this stuff only look at caps and not whether it matters or not. And like, his 24 speed cap did not matter anywhere unless he was fighting dogs, but no one doubles those unless you have like 30 speed. So like, I feel like he was fine. This low speed cap was fine. It's really the strength cap that matters a lot more. Such as this unit who has a shitty strength cap, and that kind of really sucked. So she couldn't really kill anything that wasn't a flyer unless she used a brave roll. 30 uses was enough to do what she wanted to. She shoots stuff down, so it worked out. Better facing stuff occasionally and being a nice rescue bot, aura bot for Garcia. Staff bot, that's all you need to know. Summon was like mildly useful occasionally here and there. It was kind of more funny than anything, but all that grinding I did to get a staff rank up was honestly paid off pretty hard. Because like just having like having someone not named Lara who can like warp or rescue or burn or physic was really nice, especially, you know, with Captain Magic. So yeah, that's one thing I will say. The Cap Magic really matters if you're staff botting, which is why she's not my staff bot. Ewan was. So like, if you want a staff bot, you probably want it to be a Sage because they have 30 magic. I think Bishops have like 25, 26 magic cap, something like that. She was mostly a support bot. She was definitely nice in some maps where, with like the axe heavy and or spider heavy maps where one range can shine. But her really bad strength cap really hurt her a lot. Like she had to brave sword or get like a double crit. Even sometimes a double crit wouldn't kill. Granted, I could have used Siege Lens a bit more, to be fair. I was just hoarding. But also, like, if she was able to kill with the brave sword, I didn't really need the Siege Lens. But she was definitely useful at her best use when I had the brave sword, when I was able to spam the brave sword more, because I had 3 brave swords. So, and those are one range locked weapons, and that's kind of what she specializes in, and they're light, relatively speaking. Okay, they're not that light, but still, she was able to quad everything that mattered with it, and we had like 3 brave sword uses, so 3 brave swords. So I was able to be pretty aggressive with her. Surprisingly useful, actually. We had one minor scare, but she was surprised. Turns out if you have a unit who can fly and do like 60 damage in one hit to a monster, that's actually really nice. Lagdou Ruins. You can't really carry with her super hard because of the limited Dragonstone uses, but like the one map where I had the slot for her, she was actually pretty handy. So hey, we take those. Funny. Namey support bot, I guess. Filler staff bot. he chipped something to save a Dragonstone use. That was his combat contribution. I was like wondering if I would ever deploy Seth, because he is an area support bot as well a little bit, and he was my only Vidofner user. So that actually would have been handy, but I didn't like invest in stat boosters into him. He probably would have been fine if I actually used them. Honestly, because even this is a very stat screwed set. He'd probably still do pretty well if I got to level 20. But I just didn't deploy him anywhere because deployment slots suck in the Lagdou Ruins. But also, this truly was the most clutch purchase I made. Oh yeah, like I think I had like 10 boltings that I bought from the secret shelf, and that was like the most value I got out of it. Like holy shit, those are more useful than the stack boosters I got, honestly. Like, oh my god, viable boltings, and like obviously I bought a body ring on her too, an extra body ring, just so she can actually double some stuff with bolting. And oh my god, she needed that so badly because that made so many maps so much easier. If I didn't have that, I'd probably be like using you with silence more often or something like that. That would have been pretty handy. But yeah, our queen. Turns out 1-2 range Sacred Tome kind of really good compared to 1 range locked legendary weapons, which I mean they're still good. But yeah, I ended up almost never using the Garm, which makes me feel bad, but it is what it is. Because, you know, haha, 1-2 range Excalibur plus 5 speed Lama Gober. Oh my gosh, she has 52 crit in the screenshot. Oh my god. Hey, Gleipnir was useful. I used Gleipnir in one map. I used it to break a wall. Okay? I used it to break a wall. In one hit. It was useful for that purpose. Like, look at it. It's 54 attack. That's enough to break a wall. Yeah, for those who don't know, how all these legendary weapons, so when a weapon is effective in most games, the might stat is tripled. But for like the legendary weapons, it's doubled. Which, you know, it would have been a little bit they're already so powerful when they're doubled. So this basically has 17 extra might because it's times 2, plus 5 strength because Lamau. And then Garm has 20 extra might, so he has 75 attack against monsters. In the screenshot. The exception is Gleipnir. It just doesn't get a boost at all. It just doesn't. It's terrible. So you're just stuck with 23 might with a 20 weight weapon, by the way. Accuracy's not bad, to be fair. But you'll hit once and pretty hard, but not as hard as like anything else. Yeah, that's also like a fun little fact. Let me see if I can find a shot for fun to show it off. Wait. That's not in the shop. Okay. I'll look it up. But Ivaldi here against monsters has 37 mites, but the Aura Tome is not a legendary weapon. So, but if you're a bishop, everything you use is triple effective against monsters. So this Shine Tome has 18 might instead of 6. Ivaldi weapon always does ×2, has ×2 effectiveness, even if you're a bishop. So the Ivaldi, this has 34 mites on even if you're a bishop, instead of 51, which would have been hilarious. The Aura Tome has let me look at it. Yeah, the Aura Tome has 12 might. So the Aura Tome actually has 36 might with it put in the bishop's hand. So the Aura Tome has 36 might. This has Ivaldi has 34. So the Aura Tome actually out-damages Ivaldi by 2 damage. There are downsides to it, like the Aura. I'm looking at the stats right now, and the Aura Tome is notably heavier than Ivaldi, and a little less accurate. So like, there's a reason to use Ivaldi over Aura in a vacuum on a bishop. So, but it does make Aura a bit stronger, which is kind of funny. Also, shout out to Mulder who got his second luck level up in the Lagdou Ruins. His first luck level was after promotion. I was hoping to use him, we'll actually use him for combat a little bit when I started like grinding to 20, but his atrocious luck just made it so he cannot face any combat at all, because Lamau, everything had a crit chance on him. Because his base luck is 1, and he stayed at 1 luck the entire time until promotion. So, like, he would honestly not be too bad for combat in the main game, because 18 speed's not, like, actually pretty good. And, like, 15 magic is not fantastic, but with Slayer that can hit pretty hard, so, but he just kind of fell off, so, it's what it is. Okay, I had a blast with this. I mean, a lot of it was admittedly kind of tedious, but this was still kind of cool to experience and just use my resources and have Holy Woman and Dad Bro slaughter everything. But unfortunately, I don't think good things must come to an end, and that is it for this playthrough. But this is the second game I finished out of this entire draft series for 17 Fire Emblem games, and the next game I'm doing is a game I've never actually played before, so that's Fire Emblem Gaiden on the NES. So I'm going to be streaming that next Friday, and we'll see how much of my Shadows of Valencia expertise carries over. Probably not that much, but we'll see. But yeah, look forward to that. I'm pretty excited for that. It's going to be a bit of a slog because it's an NES game, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Well, that's part of the charm of it, I guess, to a degree. All right. Probably have to add another game before. No, I will. I will have to add. I will. I mean, that implies having to redo an entire draft, but yeah. So I'm gonna send you over to this guy named Kuroi Tsubasa Tenshi, who is doing a E-rank battalion only challenge of Crimson Flower on Maddening mode. It's like later in part 1, I think. So he's doing the Black Eagles route, E-rank battalions only. He recently finished it with the Golden Deer route, and now he's doing Black Eagles route. So, and he streams Fire Emblem pretty regularly, so definitely check him out if you like Fire Emblem stuff, especially Fire Emblem challenges. So, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you around next time.